Alright, here we are in the middle of the game. Alright. You can see the vote history. If you nothing that interesting happened, you could just see in the vote history if you need. Alright, so killer, floating on the first one is pretty standard. It's pretty stupid actually to fail the first one. I mean, maybe you can do it if you really think that a good guy was really pushing hard for it, and then you can burn him by failing it right there, then and there. But even then, you can usually just add him to the three of you, and then fail it, and then you can burn him. For bad guys, the three missions that you want to fail are the three ones with three. You want to fail this one, that one, and that one. A typical game is going to be fail, pass, fail, fail, or whatever else happens, but that's how usually they're going to win. Sometimes people want to already fail this one and then put them into panic mode, and then it's just less votes going around for less information to be passed around, which could or could not be good. May or may not be good for the good guys, may or may not be good for the bad guys. By passing more information, then you're allowing Merlin to get his ideas out there, but also, you know, you're leading the bad guys to Merlin more easily. Alright, I guess that's good that Hack accused the first one. I'm going to try to give credibility to Killer, because everyone likes Killer, then maybe that's a good thing, but also I don't want to make myself too obvious going full force for Killer. What did I do on my first one? I did BB and Hack, so I'm doing Killer, that's fine. Actually, I look pretty good because I accused that one even before Hack picked the three of us. I think Hack puts too much emphasis on the first pick. He's right that usually whoever's picked a lot in the first round is usually good, and in this case it's true, but it's not always the case, and it's not even the vast majority of it. It's not even it's not even something that you could be able to work with. It's a decent starting point, but it's not necessary. Like, I mean, it's not always true. Ew. Hack is definitely not Merlin. He should pass this one. And so Jed is the only one left. Alright, I think that it's pretty obvious that Jed is Merlin, unless, well, BB could be lying, but BB did say Hack conf spy, and he wouldn't do that to his Percy, who's trying to figure out what the heck's going on. Hack, he wouldn't have done all this crazy stuff if he wasn't sure what's going on. It's possible that if Jed picked Killer and I picked Killer, then he thinks that Killer is good, and Killer, what did he do for his first one? He picked, that doesn't help. So why would he go with Jed if both of us liked him? That means he accuses BB, and then he picked one of us. What did Killer do? Killer actually went ahead and picked Jed. So if Hack is Percy and he went with the wrong Morgana, with the wrong Merlin, then Jed. Jed. Alright. BB. Oh, he rejected that. BB said yes to that. Uh-oh, what's Killer doing? We need BB's Hammer Jet is accusing Drats. How did BB figure it out? That's what we have to figure out. How did BB figure out what's going on? If he's Percival, if he's Percival, then Jed picked. Alright. Did I burn myself somehow? Alright. This is gonna be tough. I mean, I'm fairly certain that Jed. Look, he might have said that as Merlin in order to not get shot, but when that happens, I mean, we were in this scenario. We were over here, and BB can't. I mean, at this point in the game, if BB's Merlin, he needs to say correct things instead of saying things that are worried about getting shot or not shot. Because if he really is bad, then he's going to be in. If he, what was I saying? If he worried about if he's getting shot or not shot, because if it fails, then it's over anyway. It doesn't even matter. Let's see. BB, if he's Percival to Jed, if BB is Percival to Jed, what was Jed's first pick? Jed's off pick was Hack and me. So he basically saying there's a rift here. BB should want that. Maybe that's what I did wrong, that I should have just done the three of us, because Jed, if that's Percy to Merlin, then Jed would have liked that. I don't know. Then it would, yeah, Jed would have wanted that. And if he's Percival, then he would think that. So if I had done that, I'd be able to cancel that off as one of the options, but I didn't. BB's app where? Oh, and BB was the only. Oh, here. Alright, so let's see if we can find BB or Percival. So if Jed is Percival, could that make sense? So Jed picks a Merlin, and it fails. Now Jed knows that it's 1, 2, and doesn't know between the two of us. Or does he? No, Jed has to go with me. That doesn't make sense. Jed is Percy. Take me. Oh, which... where was it? Jed had a pick on... Yeah, so if it's Percival to Merlin, then he knows that I'm the good one. Why? Because his Merlin candidate, I mean, if he assumes that BB is Merlin, BB just accused Hack by saying Hack Confrez, Hack Conf Spy. So then Jed should pick me, therefore it makes sense that he would pick 1, 2, 3 and reject it, saying that it's bad and therefore someone else can pick dirty, clean. So, right, and he would figure out that BB, because killer failed it. If Hack is Percival, so yeah, basically it could make sense that Jed is Percy to BB. If Hack is Percival, now let's see if BB has 2 Percivals. If Hack is Percival, then he approves a Merlin. Then he approves 1 Merlin, 1... Not Merlin. If Hack is Percival, then BB has to be Merlin. Sorry, Jed can't be Merlin, because he wouldn't have done that crazy off pick and then burning himself and losing all credibility. It doesn't make sense, and it's not saving anyone. He just burns himself and makes Merlin talk more. So would he have been... He didn't figure out anything, I don't think. But if he's Percival, since Jed would have no role, in M2, Hack, BB, and me. So it's the 3 of us. There's at least 1 spy here. Alright. Alright, so if Hack is Percy, then he sees that, he wouldn't pick that, then it has to be has to be, can only be BB. Now if he thinks that hack is Percy. No. If BB calls hack a spy and hack is Percy, then if BB is Percival to Jed, if BB is Percival to Jed, let's see if that makes sense. Then Jed picked me and hack. That means Jed picked the two VTs, one good, one bad. Makes sense. Hack goes on and fails it. BB should agree with me. So why did he reject me picking killer? He could have just rejected it just to see what would happen, even if he thinks that Jed is the good one. So BB should go with me. But if I pick something and approve it, then I'm making a statement saying that, you know, I'm knowing something that I don't. And BB, how does BB know? What did killer do? Killer picked hack. Okay. Then killer picked Jed, and it failed. That's pretty bad. And so I think that even if it does work, then BB has 2 Percys and Jed has only 1. I don't believe that BB has no role in it, so it can't be hacked to Jed. BB could be Percy to Jed. Actually, there's also M42, where he rejected. No, that was it. Where he. How would BB figure it out? How would BB figure out that Jed is... No. How would BB figure out that hack is really the one that Jed wanted? I think it has to be... If he's Percival to Jed, then he, how would he know to pick between me and Hack? He already accused Hack. What did Jed say? I need to see what Jed said. Conf spy. When would he take it back? I don't see him taking it back. I don't see Jed accusing Hack, or I mean, not sorry, saying that Hack is good. Fine. Alright. Alright. That's an okay game. It was a little bit, maybe a little bit of an intuition into the assassination process. A couple interesting points that BB accused Hack. And nobody really jumped in order to nobody else, aka Jed, didn't jump in and res Hack. So, which is why, in the end of the day, I pulled the trigger on BB, because there was no other way for BB to take back his accusation and know that Hack is really good. What's he saying? As Percy, I have to believe Jed likes Hack. Yeah, why?